equals. Those are not common terms. I'm just going to put them together. Okay. X squared's the king. Everything just moves over to it, right? The king doesn't go anywhere. He sits in his castle on his throne, and all the little peasants go to him. All right? Okay, so now we can factor. All right? Now we can factor. So we're multiplying to positive 9, adding to negative 6. What are they, though? They're both negative. Okay? So x minus 3, x minus 3. Okay, it would have helped if you saw what I was doing. So multiply to positive 9 combined to negative 6, negative 3, and negative 3. So x minus 3 equals 0. Again, that 0 property. When two things multiply to 0, one of them must equal 0. Okay. Add 3, x equals 3. Plus 3, x equals 3. There's really only one solution. It's the same number twice. Okay? All right, number 4. Same idea. Pause the video and try this one on your own. It's it's a very similar problem. Okay? Can you see what I'm doing? All right. So, just like before, x squared's the king. Everything goes to the king. Right? He's not going to move. He's not going anywhere. Right? So the 21 has to go over there. So plus 21x. Plus 21x. And 18's also going to go hang out with the king. So plus 18. That cancels. You get 0 equals. Just put all that together. No like terms, so we're just rewriting it. Now, a lot of students are telling me that's a slide. That is not a slide, because what can you do with the 3? You can divide everything by 3. If you can divide, do it. So we're going to divide everything by 3, both sides of the equal sign. X squared plus 7x plus 6 equals 0. Now you can make your MC chart and factor. What multiplies to 6 and adds to 7? 6 plus 1. 6 times 6 is 6. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 7. Okay. Set them equal to 0. Set them equal to 0 and solve. Minus 1, minus 1. Done. Okay? All right, next one's a little harder. A little bit harder. So I'm going to pause the video and try to get everything to x squared. All right, so just do that first step on your own and then stop. Make sure that we all have it. All right, so pause the video and try to get everything to the left side. So the 2 has to move over and the 11 has to move over. How do you move the 11? Plus. It's a minus, so we're going to add it. Now, a lot of students kind of became a disaster at this point. So I'm just going to rewrite all of it out. Minus 8 minus 2 plus 11x. I can combine something together, though. 8 and 2 are just plain numbers. So that's x squared. Both negatives you add. And then there's one more issue here. What's the other weird thing about this problem? The order is messed up. It's not in standard form yet. That's your ax squared plus c plus bx. It's in the wrong order. So put the x second. Reverse the 10 and 11. So 6x squared, it's positive 11x minus 10 equals 0. All right? All right, I'm going to go on a different page because this is kind of an intense problem. Number 5 is about as hard as it gets. So we have 6x squared plus 11x minus 10 equals 0. All right. How do you factor that? Can I divide by 6? No. This one's a slide. So I'm going to multiply times 6. X squared plus 11x minus 60 equals 0. I'm going to make my MC chart. What multiplies to negative 60 and combines to 11? I'm writing a little big. 1 times 60, 2 times 30, 3 times 20, 4 times 15, 5 times 12, 6 times 10. Lots of stuff. One of them's negative. Which one of those is going to give you 11? 4 and 15. Okay. All right, so I'm factoring x minus 4, x plus 15 equals 0. Draw. Now, am I done factoring? Now, this is what makes this one hard. Remember, we multiplied by 6, so now we have to divide by 6. Now, in a lot of these, they're nice. One of them divides, and then you slide. This one's the harder one. So, you have to simplify both those fractions. What's 4 over 6 simplified to? That's 2 over 3. 15 over 6, divide the top and bottom by 3. That's 5 over 2. Then we take our denominator and slide it to the front. Take your denominator and slide it to the front. 3x minus 2, 2x plus 5 equals 0. Okay? So this one's definitely more complicated with just the factoring. Like that, all that work was just so we could factor. Now we can solve. All right, so this one is more complicated. This is about as hard as it gets. Set them equal to 0. Minus 5.